Hello there. Happy Monday. I want to talk to you about a reading skill this week, but before I do, excuse me. I am just really, oh my goodness, really tired this morning. Do you have any idea why I might be so tired this morning? Oh, I keep yawning. I cannot wake up. What came to your mind? Anything? You might be thinking that I stayed up way too late last night. And if that is what you're thinking, you just thought of a cause that made me so tired. I stayed up so late. So this morning, I am so tired. So that's a cause and an effect. Do you like my hat? My son, Brennan, he's my 16-year-old. He let me borrow it right now. I'll get it super close so you can see those important words right there. It says Super Bowl champions. And that's right over here. That is the Kansas City Chiefs logo. So do you have any ideas why I might be wearing my son's Kansas City Chiefs hat? What do you think caused me to wear this hat today? You are right. The Chiefs are going to the playoffs. I am so excited. So they will be in their first playoff game next Sunday. Well, this coming Sunday. And they are in playoffs. So I thought I would show some Chiefs cheer today. Well, I've got something else here for you. What's my plant? I like to keep this plant in the classroom, but it's been in my house for a while because we're distance learning and I'm not always there to water it. So it's at my house. You might notice there's a couple brown leaves here. Let me just get that one out. Oh, there we go. Okay. Do you have any idea what caused these leaves to be brown? Any ideas? Or this leaf right here is really droopy. And I'm going to look in here. It's actually pretty dry in there. So any guesses what caused my plant to be kind of dry? You are right. Not enough water. So right here, I have another prop with me right here. You know what? I don't want to make a mess. So I'm going to set my plant right in front of me. I am going to get my handy dandy water cup and I am just going to water my plant right here. See? I watered it. I'll get real close. You can see that the dirt is kind of wet in there. What do you think me watering my plant will cause my plant to do? Any ideas? I bet you're thinking, Mrs. Blake, your plant will grow. And you are right. I'm going to set my plant right over here. Me watering my plant causes my plant to grow. Do you have any idea what our reading skill this week might be? Cause and effect. You are so right. Let me move my picture. I am going to put it right there and you'll see our beautiful words, cause and effect. And I am at home right now, if you couldn't tell, and my son Malcolm is outside my window. So let's all look and let's wave at Malcolm. Hi, Malcolm. He can see that I'm doing a video and he wanted to wave at me. So let's talk about cause and effect. What is a cause? A cause is what makes something happen, or it's the why something happens. And an effect is what happens. We can think of it like this. Let's make my picture a little bit smaller. And I made an anchor chart for us right here. And in your bundle, you have a cause and effect anchor chart right here like this. And most of these words are on my page here and on my next sheet as well. So let's look at cause and effect. And I know you guys are really good at cause and effect. This is a skill that you've been doing for several years. We're just going to go a little bit deeper as we're in 5th grade now. Okay, so let's look at this side. These are our things about cause. Let's read these together. Will you read these out loud with me? A cause is what made it happen. A cause is why something happens. And a cause comes first in real life. Okay? And so right here we have a cause. Thomas did not feel well this morning. Now let's move over to effect. Read these qualities of effect with me. The result or outcome. What happens after an incident? Always comes after the cause in real life. So over here, let's read our cause again. Read this out loud with me in the green box. Thomas did not feel well this morning. Okay, that's our why. So that comes first. Thomas did not feel well this morning. What does that lead to? Right here, I'm going to move my picture a little bit and read this green box for me today. He did not go to school today. Okay, so this is our cause. Thomas didn't feel well, so he didn't go to school today. This is our effect. A cause comes first, and it leads to something else. That something else is the effect. Let's look at some clue words for cause and effect. We will often put these in a sentence, and we'll join that sentence together with one of these clue words. So we might say, therefore. Reason. The reason something happens shows us this is going to be a cause and an effect. Result. A result shows an effect. After. Consequence. Because. Because is one we'll use a lot. So is the same. We use so a lot. And up here we have if. These are all clue words. Oops. Let's go back here. I want to see if there's one hiding behind my picture. There is. Will you read that one with me? Since. These words, when we see them in a passage or in a text, we can say, I think they're describing a cause and effect relationship. Let's practice some cause and effect right now. I copied our clue words right here in the clue words box. And we've got these. I'm going to move this right over here. We've got these sentences. Let's start with number one. We're going to read this sentence together out loud. And then I want us to identify what's the cause, what happened first in real life, and what's the effect, what happened second, and what happened because of something else. So let's look at this first one. Read it out loud with me. My dog ate my homework, so I had to redo it at recess. Let's find the cause. What happened first in real life? My dog ate my homework. That happened first. That's our cause. The dog ate the homework. Okay? What did that lead to? Yes, I had to redo my homework at recess. And we have a clue word right here, so. The cause comes first. My dog ate my homework. And then the effect. I had to redo it at recess. Would I have had to redo my homework at recess if this first thing didn't happen? No. The effect is dependent on the cause. We can also think of the cause as why. Why did I have to redo my homework at recess? That's right, because my dog ate it. What a bummer. Okay, let's look at this middle one together, and I want you to read it out loud with me. I had to miss the field trip because I forgot my permission slip. Okay, this sentence is in a little different order, so I want you to think of real life. There's two things that are happening here. I had to miss the field trip, and I forgot my permission slip. Which one happened first in real life? Yes, I forgot my permission slip. That happened first. Okay. And so what did I have to do? I had to miss the field trip. What's our clue word in this sentence? Because is our clue word. And that's the why. Why did I have to miss the field trip? Because I forgot my permission slip. So I had to miss the field trip. That is the effect. And the cause is I forgot my permission slip. That's the why it happened. Okay, so sometimes, like in this sentence, the cause did not come first in the sentence. It was listed second. So you have to ask yourself, which comes first in real life? I forgot my permission slip came first in real life. So I know that's my cause. It made me miss my field trip. Okay, so now let's look at the third one. We're looking for what happens first in real life and what did it lead to? Okay, read this out loud with me. I was all wet after I did a cannonball in the pool. Okay, so what happened first? Was I all wet first, or did I do a cannonball in the pool first? Cannonball, you are right. I did a cannonball in the pool. That's my cause, okay? It's my why. And what did it lead to? It led to me being all wet. So that is my effect. Do we have a clue word here? Yes, we do. If I look over here in my box, I see that word after. After is a clue word. It says, hey, I think there's a cause and effect here. So you are going to practice some sentences just like this in your bundle today. And you have it written right up here. It says a super space place. And a super space place looks like this. So you have a text you're going to read. In this case, it's a short passage. Okay. And then you have just a few sentences right up here. These sentences are a lot like the ones we just went through together. And you will decide, are these sentences a cause or an effect? Remember, for a cause, they're the why. Why did it happen? And they always lead to something else. If you think it's a cause, you're going to write C for cause. Okay. If you think it's an effect, that means that this came after the cause. Okay. This is the what happened. This came next. It's what the cause made happen. And you'll write an E for effect on the line. If you get stuck on these, you can always look at your anchor chart. It has the clue words that we talked about. It also has one of the examples that we went through, okay? And it has some reminders of what cause means and what effect means. So use this to help you if you need. Then also, we've been talking a lot about nonfiction and how you read nonfiction in other subjects like science and social studies. And often you can practice the things we talk about in reading in your nonfiction passages in science and social studies. And today is a great example because in your social studies today, you have this passage about the American Revolution. And even right on here, it says causes and effects of the American Revolution. So we're continuing with the American Revolution this week. And this passage is nonfiction, and it gives you some causes or reasons why the American Revolution started. And it also tells you what that led to. Okay, and it gives you the effects of that. So you're going to read this today, and then I have two questions for you right here at the bottom. And one says, what caused the British to tax the colonies? And the other says, what effect did Americans' reaction to the Stamp Act have? And you're going to find these questions right up here in the passage. Use this text evidence up here. We've talked about that. And also, if you get stuck on the cause and effect part, or you can't remember which one's which, use your anchor chart right here to help you out. And as always, email me. We can meet on Google Meet if we need to. We can work on it together, or I can just answer a quick question too through email. So let me know if you have questions. Happy work day. Happy identifying cause and effect. And I'll see you tomorrow.